just moments ago. This is actually the house that I grew up in. After the earthquake, this house was destroyed. Not to the ground, it's just that there were cracks and it was just not somewhere you can actually live in. There was an organization called The Heart. It was a non-profit organization that were rebuilding houses in the neighborhood.
Easy was.
And as you can see, she's getting water ready for us now to go bathe. And so she's carrying it. And that organization, called the Heart Organization, actually came through. It was more like a developer. They actually were looking for her. 8 times they came here looking for her, which doesn't happen, and paid for the construction of the house. So that in itself was definitely an act of God. So right now where you are here is the back of the house. Here, this is the restroom. The restroom we started rebuilding the restroom, and then after the earthquake, we got halfway done and we never actually went through rebuilding it. But you can see there's like even a toilet here to your left. That is what we call toilet hygienic, where you can actually flush. This is actually a treasure, so to speak. It's just not something coming in here. So that this is where we kind of have a kitchen, a temporary kitchen.
Makeshift.
Right. This is kind of like a big do. You can see this good smelling food cooking right here. You'll be surprised the kind of food you can cook out of this kitchen right here.
And it's mixing coals.
Charcoals actually.
Charcoal.
You might be able to zoom in and see it if it's possible. But behind you is where the real kitchen was. And that's my aunt. She's actually, like I said, you'll be surprised. Yeah, she's preparing actually our lunch or dinner really. And then to your right here, right behind you, is where we actually had the kitchen that was being rebuilt before the earthquake came. Following the earthquake, all that had to stop. This is kind of like the shower area. This was right here. Well, over there was the shower. And my aunt used to cook here because she was a merchant where she would sell fried pork. This is where we used to cook it. This wasn't so close. And he was a neighbor. Their houses were destroyed and the earthquake is still destroyed. Can come around. Going around the house. I put my glasses on because it's still sunny. It's about 11:15 right now. Actually close to 11:30 right now. So it's still quite early in the morning, but here it's like you're in the sun, you would not know otherwise. This is wire for electricity right here, so watch out. These are live wires.
Okay.
So very dangerous. But when you come here, I want to show you this view. You can come here and actually look at the rest of the mountain. And this just shows you how high up in the mountain you are when you actually can look down and see people that live below you. And we've been in the area for a long time, so that's one reason we.
But this is what we've been talking about. How Haiti is set up, the community is set up is they're pretty much off of a mountainside or a hillside, and it's houses on top of houses.
Yeah. And you can see the devastation. All these houses used to be covered with concrete, but if you look, they're mostly now with sand. And that's just telling you that they were destroyed, and people are so afraid now of having concrete. Right next door neighbor is it's not even rebuilt yet. It's actually just have Quela is what we call it. Just around it, they built something, but this used to be a whole house. It used to be as high as our house.
And now you can see the house in front of us has a zinc, where before the structure was concrete like that for the roofing.
When this house was destroyed, this is what became a temporary living. This is where my aunt used to live before this house was rebuilt just a couple of years ago.
Wow.
This is where she used to live. And it was just by the grace of God. So actually while she was working, we're actually doing this back work. This is actually the entrance of the house. And then you go around, you can go around either way. And this is
to the back.
You can see that we use this kind of gate. And this is for robbery, because at night is when robbery takes place. And you want to make sure you are well protected because they have guns and they have things that can pierce through. It looks like you're living in a cage. I just wanted to make sure you see how the house is built in Haiti. We still have ours in concrete, which frightens me a little bit. I know God is here and He's protecting us, but we really do need to be smarter when we rebuild the house. Now this house was rebuilt according to earthquake code, because it was rebuilt by an engineer that had to follow the earthquake code. So we are praying and believing in God that the foundation is secure well enough to be able to withstand the magnitude of an earthquake like we had last time in 2010.
You hear people singing? What is that?
Yes,
That
this is a
service?
service. Throughout the day, you'll have services. It's a very,
Do you know where it's coming from?
you know, my aunt will be better off. I used to know, but the way we do it is during the week. We have services at different houses, so we call them cells. So, I think it might be across. I don't know if you see why people are dancing. You
Where?
see them in blue. It's all the way across. And actually, you may have to zoom out.
You
Just
mean zoom in?
Zoom out. Just, I'll have to show it to you. You can pause the camera. I can show it to you, and then you see it. But that, I believe that's where it is.
How are you able to see better than me,
I've been
Wise?
doing this for a while.
Hey, you don't even have 20/20 vision.
I am wearing glasses.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
You see
the-
some people in blue dancing. That's where the service is. So, welcome to Haiti at night. As you can see, nothing. And it's a beautiful moon. That's one of the reasons why we have beautiful moon. Other than that, it's pitch black.
This is where we've been preparing our message for